Namaste, Vanakkam, Swagatam, Namaskaram, Vanakkam, whichever part of the world you are in. Nice to have you with me on this Monday morning from Pondicherry, South India. We have been looking at the wonderful ideas that are all part and parcel of the alternate nostril breathing. These are not throwaway techniques. These are not things that are just a time pass. These are not things that are to be done just for the sake of doing something. Because all of these practices are practices that work with energy, and anything that works with energy is working at a much deeper, a more subtler aspect of our own existence. The physical aspect of existence is only the tip of the iceberg. What lies behind it? What lies deeper to it? What lies above it is much more important in yoga sadhana. We have been exploring the concept of the equal and opposite flows of energy, and these equal and opposite flows of energy, termed as the Pingala Nadi on the right, Ida Nadi on the left, and balancing the Pingala and the Ida so that the Sushumna flow down the center, or rather up the center, can occur in a seamless, harmonious, natural manner. Because ultimately everything is working towards the awakening of the potential dormant Kundalini. And that Kundalini, that beautiful Shakti, needs to awaken from the base of the spine, the Kanda, where it is seen coiled as a 3.5 coiled serpent, often with the tail in the mouth. And this coiled serpent has to uncoil. The dormant energy has to awaken. That is the goal of all of this sadhana. When we are breathing in the right nostril, we are working with the energy of the Pingala, we are working with the energy of the Surya, we are working with the energy of the Loma. All of this correlates very much with our sympathetic nervous system activity. The sympathetic nervous system that enables us to stay alive. The sympathetic nervous system that deals with the fear, the flight, the fight, and the freeze, mechanisms of adaptation to stress. Whereas the left flow is dealing with the parasympathetic, the vagal tone, that is more to help us renew the energies that are there in us. We want to renew those energies. We want to revitalize ourselves. We want to recuperate. We want to rehabilitate. So it is the rest and digest. We want to create a beautiful balance between these. And as we said, the energies on the right, the work we do on the right is affecting the left brain, and the work we do on the left is affecting the right brain. This is very important to understand. We have this crisscross mechanism happening at the Ajna Chakra. And for those who missed it, the coming together of the three flows, Yukta Triveni. Yukta means to come together. The Yukta Triveni of the three energies coming together at the Mooladhara, where the Ida, Pingala and Sushumna all come together, the three Veni, the three energy flows, they all come together. That coming together is the Yukta Triveni at the Mooladhara. At the Ajna, they can go their own way. It becomes the Mukta Triveni. So Yukta at the first center, the Mooladhara, and Mukta at the sixth center, the Ajna. As far as these energies go, coming together, intertwining, and finally going their own way. So we are working with these energies. Now yesterday I had a few questions come back to me. And one question was about other traditions doing things differently. And I want to make a very clear and strong statement that comes from the heart. Each tradition is perfect in its own context. I'm going to repeat if you haven't heard it. Each tradition is perfect within its own context. And that is why when we are practicing a certain tradition, please, for God's sake, for your sake, for the tradition's sake, practice your tradition to which you have been led and through which you find fulfillment of your sadhana. The modern tendency, we take little bit from one tradition, another bit from another tradition, this from this tradition. We mix it all in trying to make a bhel puri type of mix, a pot puri. And what happens at the end is that everything gets taken out of context. And the moment you take anything out of context, you have a mess. So, if in your tradition certain practices are done certain ways, please keep doing it that way. All I am trying to give you is an understanding of the Gita-nanda Rishi culture Ashtanga tradition. I am not saying we are the only ones correct. I am not saying anybody is wrong. I believe that each one is perfect within their own context. Because there are a lot of concepts out there, there are a lot of practices out there. And we need to be understanding that these practices have come down through thousands of years of different traditions. Now in modern times, people are making up practices. That's a different story. My perception on that is very, very different. So don't get me going on that. So if somebody has said you have to do it on this way, you have to do it that way, and that's what your guru has said, please, for God's sake, listen to your guru. I am not your guru. I don't claim to be a guru. I am just trying to share what I have learnt in my life and put it in the contextual framework for your understanding. So coming back, the second question that came up is about Savitri Pranayama. I have done earlier sessions on it, but this is a foundational practice of the Gita-nanda tradition, and Savitri is the energy of light, life, and it is the energy that enables us to heal. Hence, the Savitri Pranayama is a pranayama that is vital when you are utilizing all your practices, because it enables you to heal from within. You become the light from within. Savitu is the energy of the sun, and there is a cultural context of Savitri as the one who is able to bring back Satyavan from even Yama, the god of death. I have a separate YouTube video on this, so you can please Google that and see what I have said. It's in great detail. So we are utilizing either normally in beginning the Sukha Pranayama pattern, which is breathing in and breathing out for an equal count. We are then using the Savitri Pranayama, which is breathing in, breathing out, holding out. So you have Puraka, Kumbhaka, Rechaka, Shunyaka. All the four phases of pranayama are found in the Savitri, but both the held in and the held out. The Kumbhaka and the Shunyaka, some people call it Antara Kumbhaka, Bahya Kumbhaka. In the Gita-nanda tradition, we call the held out as Shunyaka, the vacuum state. Both the held in and the held out are for half the count of the in and out. So if in and out are 6, held in, held out are 3. So 6, 3, 6, 3. If it is 8, 8, 4, 8, 4, depending on each person's individual practice. Now coming back, we have been talking about the right energy flow. So when we are consciously, mindfully, attentively focusing on breathing through the right nostril, exclusive right uni-nostril breathing. That's a mouthful. Exclusive right uni-nostril breathing. And when you do it with force, it becomes forced. That's like the Anunasika. We'll come to that on another occasion. Right nostril breathing, when you are doing it consciously, mindfully, and with awareness and the power of choice, the Surya Pranayama or the Surya Nadi Pranayama starts to manifest. When we are doing exclusive left breathing, it is the Chandra or the Chandra Nadi Pranayama that is manifesting at that point. The next practice, Surya Bedana. The word Bedana means to cut, Beda. It means to cut, it means to cleave. So often this is found translated as the sun cleaving breath. Because what is being done is that you are breathing in the right, instead of breathing out the right, you are cutting it at that point and you are breathing out the left. So the cutting is that you are cutting the pattern and you are choosing to breathe out in the opposite nostril. So Surya Bedana is where you breathe in right and you breathe out left. And this is one of the traditional classical pranayamas also. There are more things. You have to do different ratios. You have to, start with a 1-1-1, then 1-2-1, then 1-4-1 and 1-4-2. All these ratios people utilize. You have to use the bandhas, Moola, Udyana and Jalandhara bandhas. It's a totally different aspect. I'm just giving you from the point of view of the nostrils. Breathing in right nostril, breathing out left nostril is the base of Surya Bedana. The opposite of this, Chandra Bedana, is the moon cleaving. Here what are you cleaving? What are you cutting? What are you slicing? You are breathing in the left and then you are choosing to breathe out the right. So here we have 4 practices we have looked at. Surya Nadi or Surya Pranayama, which is just the right side. Chandra Nadi or Chandra Pranayama, the left in and left out. Surya Bedana, right in, out the left. And Chandra Bedana, left in, out right. So 4 practices. Then come the next 2, which we have been doing yesterday, which are the Aloma Viloma, A-L-O-M-A, Aloma Viloma, which is where you breathe in right, you breathe out left, then you breathe in left and you breathe out right. This is the Aloma Viloma. And then you have the opposite, where you breathe in left, out right, in right, out left. And that is what is called the Anuloma Viloma or Nadi Shodhan, Nadi Shuddhi in many traditions. So what we have is that we have these 6 different practices that can be done based on the nostril we choose to use. So say you are doing, and again reminding you, the Vishnu Mudra gives the opportunity that you can focus at the Bhrumadhya and you are reminded of the Ida Pingala flows when you do it. But if you wish to choose the Nasagra or any of these practices, it's your choice. I am not here to force anyone to do anything. So doing the Vishnu Mudra, if you were to close the left nostril, you are going to be breathing in and out through the right. If you were to close the right nostril, breathing in and out through the left. And then we do the alternate pattern. Now, let us do a few rounds of Surya and then Chandra. Okay? So, take up a erect sitting position. It is immensely important that you sit erect. Taking up the Hasta Mudra of your choice, the Vishnu Mudra, closing the left nostril, breathing out, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just enjoy the experience. This is just to have a glimpse of the Surya Nadi. We have been breathing in only the right nostril, exclusive right nostril breathing, Surya Nadi or Surya Pranayama. Now bring your mudra, close your right nostril, and let's do 3 rounds of just the left nostril. Okay? Breathing out. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax your hand and just enjoy the energies flowing through the left peripheral channel of energy, the Ida Nadi, at this point. Let us now perform a few rounds of the Surya Bedana pattern, and we are going to be now using the Savitri rhythm of 6-3-6-3. Okay? So, closing the left nostril, we are going to be breathing in through the right. Breathe out. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Now through the left. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Close the left side and through the right. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Out. Left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. In. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Out. Left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Relax your hand down. We have been performing the pattern, that is the Surya Bedana pattern, which is right nostril in, left nostril out. The pattern of breathing through the right is cleaved, and hence it is called the sun cleaving or the solar cleaving or piercing Surya Bedana. Now let's perform the opposite, Chandra Bedana. We are breathing in the left and out the right, okay? So breathe out, left, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, out, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3. In, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Relaxing your hands down. We have been working on the exclusive right, exclusive left, then right in, left out, and then left in, right out. 4 of the basic practices we can do utilizing the nostrils in a conscious, mindful manner, using them by the power of choice. The power of choice, a power coming from the Ajna Chakra. Now, let us perform the Aloma Viloma, just 3 rounds. I am just doing so that all these 6 practices are put in a context today. So, adopting the mudra, breathing out, right, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, out, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, left, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, right, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, right, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, left, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, right, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, right, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, left, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, left, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, right, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3. Relax your hands down to the lap and just enjoy the beautiful vibrations you have brought forth from within, working with the right and left peripheral flows, the Loma and the Viloma, the Pingala and the Ida, the Surya and the Chandra. All these energies being manifest in abundance through our conscious unblocking of the blocks that prevent us from accessing these energies. The energies are always there. We need to open up to them. It is like the electricity is always there in your house. But if you want the light, you have to put on the switch. The practices are like putting on the switches, so that the energy which is already there can flow, lighten up our life, and help us become that beautiful Jyoti, moving from Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, from dull, inert ignorance to that light of knowledge and wellness. Let's now perform the left initiated practice, where we initiate on the left side. Bringing the mudra, breathing out, left, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3. Right, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, right, 2, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Just let your hands come back to the lap and just enjoy. Be mindful of the beautiful energies you have evoked from within today. We have been having a glimpse of Surya Nadi or Surya Pranayama, the right exclusive nostril practice, the Chandra Nadi or Chandra Pranayama, exclusive left nostril practice, Surya Vedana. We have been breathing in and breathing out through the right and then the left, and then the Chandra Vedana, bringing our mindful breathing through the left, in and out through the right. The Surya Vedana was right in, left out. The Chandra Vedana, left in, right out. We have then gone on to perform the Aloma Viloma, where the alternate nostril breathing was initiated on the right side, right in, left out, left in, right out. And then we have done the left nostril initiated pranayamas, normally in many traditions called Anuloma Viloma, Nadi Shuddhi, Nadi Shodhan, where you breathe in left, out right, breathe in right, out left. 6 of the practices we have taken a short glimpse today. The more we practice such pranayamas, the more our consciousness, our mindfulness of the energy will expand. If your hands are feeling a little tension from holding all this time, holding the hands, we have already overusing our hands these days with our computers and mobiles, especially with this lockdown. But anyway, let's give it a good shake, a nice shake, shaking your hands, relieving any stresses that are there, catching hold of all the tension, taking in a deep breath and throwing it out. Thank you for being with me this morning. We will continue this exploration of alternate nostril breathing over the next few days also. I'm hoping to start an introduction on the Nadi Shodhan, Nadi Shuddhi in the Gitananda tradition. It is a very, very different practice compared to the Nadi Shodhan, Nadi Shuddhi that is generally done And already I made my disclaimer. I am not saying only we are correct or only we are wrong. Everybody can be correct, everybody can be wrong. The most important thing to remember in yoga is context. Never miss the context, never lose the context. And that is why Indian culture has to be the foundation on which the yoga sadhana occurs. I'm not saying you have to be Indian. I'm not saying you have to be Hindu. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying you have to be anything. Just be yourself. But what I'm saying is, we need to understand the culture. We need to respect the culture. We need to be grateful to the culture. And then the whole context of the practices comes alive. And at that point, it will truly be yoga. If not, it will be something that looks like yoga, but is a pale imposter. We'll be back soon for the global prayer on my usual Facebook page, but I am very, very consciously taking this Yogacharya Dr. Ananda Balayogi Bhavanani page for these teachings, because I do not want to confine them to those on my Facebook friend list. The prayer is a bit more personal, so we'll shift it to that. Be with me, and the videos are always there. If you have missed it live, please watch it and enjoy it. All the best.